Okay, so I can get started. I had to put my phone on mute because right when I started the stream, it was just blowing up. Not only that, I'm also just late because I'm just late getting started to, like, everything today. So, I wanted to go for 4 hours. Unfortunately, I kind of, like, prefer to stop at, like, 10, if at all possible. Later than that, I might still be able to get 4 hours in, but we'll see. Anyway, we'll see if this still works. I've been wanting to stream Silent Hill 2 for like and Silent Hill 3, which I will be doing as well, for a long time now. I know I was using Resident Evil music there, but I usually like using ambient music. Sorry, I had to move my mic. So, hopefully we just have no issues, because any issues that I would have had, I've dealt with. However, whenever there are any issues at all with trying to stream something, there's almost always something new that crops up when I actually go to try and stream it, so... Not 100% of the time, but typically it's the majority of the time. So we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, it actually worked. I legit can't believe it actually still worked, and I'm still having no issues. Not even with my controller. Now, I did say that I was having issues with my Xbox controllers. But this is the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition, so I'll talk about the controls first since I just brought them up. The Enhanced Edition is a mod that makes the PC version of Silent Hill 2 it's basically, it's a fan remaster. Done very, very well. I've already seen it in action. I've never played the PC version. There's only, like, some differences between that and the console version. I do still actually have a hard copy of Silent Hill 2 on PS2. I have the original copy because it's the only one I could find. I don't have the Greatest Hits version, which has Born from a Wish on it. Natively, for Enhanced Edition, it uses Xbox controls as a setup.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway?
I'll shut up while this runs.
Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Yeah, I just wanted the opening to play out. I took some look at this. It does have some options. This is a PC version thing, where you can actually have a health indicator on the main screen. This wasn't in the PS2 version. Also, I'm gonna keep all of this stuff on because I had it all on when I played it on PS2. Render resolution, I'm not sure if this is a new thing that added. I feel like it is. However, none of the... I've already, like, actually tested it in-game. It seems like, for the most part, like, everything just looks fine as is. And yeah, the controls on the right, I'm using a PlayStation controller. I don't think they accounted for that, but it works. There's never really any indication of, like... There's never button prompts that appear on screen, so... You don't really have to worry about this. Another thing that's exclusive to the PC version are quick saves. I won't be using those, because for the most part, I want this to feel like the experience I had on PlayStation. So they didn't have quick saves. It's not really necessary anyway. I would probably only use this if I had to stop for like an emergency or something like that. I do know that speedrunners like using quick saves for the PC version because there's a trick to it. So the character has a stamina meter, not displayable, but the longer you run, James will start to huff and puff, and even though you'll still be like running, he'll be moving slower. However, with the quick save, every time you press it, it resets the stamina bar. So James will be running at his full speed. So speedrunners like manipulating quick saves for that reason. I'm not sure. I think it might be true for Silent Hill 3 as well, the PC version. Which again, I'm definitely playing that this year because Silent Hill 3 is also all set up. Not the PC version, an emulated PS2 version. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get to that. I am gonna do the sub scenario as well. That will probably only take a stream. Because I have watched this game recently and over the years. But I have not played it in a very, very long time. I vaguely remember everything. Like, I remember the game's story and all that, but... And yeah, there's also... When I was a kid, I don't think I played it on beginner all the time. I think I always played it on easy. Hard difficulties actually is legit a giant pain in the ass, so I'm just sticking for normal for both.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Again, I apologize if... You know what, it always seems like every time I play something, I always have to do some setup. I'm gonna set the open threshold So the closed threshold is fine. I'm gonna put the open threshold up a tick, because I still notice that it's opening up periodically because I have my air conditioner on. I don't think it opens up at 8. I think I put it down at 9 because I thought it was causing me to cut off. It's not the open threshold doesn't cause me to cut off. It's the closed threshold. I always forget that, so I also put the desktop audio up a tick. As far as the endings go, I'm gonna play it by ear. I'll probably end up getting the leave ending because I know what triggers at least one, maybe a couple of the other endings. Yeah, I wanted to play this before remake comes. However, you all know that I'm a fan of, like, the Resident Evil series. I'm sure you all know I'm also a fan of these. These are a little harder to get a decent version of it to stream. Or at least it's a little involved. I wouldn't necessarily say difficult. But what's great about this is that there was a modding community that was just working on remastering this game. So it looks very much feels like how I used to play it. If you know, it's in widescreen. And I'm playing it with a PlayStation controller. It just works right out of the box. Well, I'm using DualShock for Windows because it's a PS4 controller, but just noticed too, I'm not sure if I saw this way back when, but that's Maria. This poster.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
One of the things that I always loved about this game, the ambient background music, the noise, the sound effects in general. This is part of the reason why I tend to like horror so much. And this was the first game. I did not actually play the first Silent... I've played the first Silent Hill before. But I did not play that first. It was this game that I played first. I actually never even heard of the Silent Hill franchise in the game. Well, it wasn't a franchise until... I was a Resident Evil fan in terms of survival horror before I even knew the series existed. I don't usually go over here. Old Silent Hill. I actually think Old Silent Hill might be the whole area from the first game, because pretty much nothing from the first game is in this. It's a different hospital. All the other areas I think are new to this game. But it is interesting that they can't go any further by car. I guess I'll have to... Or maybe this is Old Silent Hill that we go to, and... I don't know, it's just different areas. For a town that wasn't very big, it is quite interesting that they had 2 hospitals. Camilla and Brookhaven. Yeah, this shot too. Just insanely cool looking. Even in this remaster, that's a pretty, like, neat effect. I can kind of tell that it's a skybox. But a lot of the effects that the game has, that kind of covers it up. I know a lot about the technical aspects of video games now, so much when I did when I was younger. So I look at it from a much different lens now. Yeah, I don't get that a lot. At least in this initial area. Yeah, and see. That's how you can tell when your stamina's low. You never actually stop sprinting. Just that, yeah, you have that initial burst. Still more doggos. I might turn the game up, the desktop audio up a little bit more, if the game's too soft. It's also cool that the game sound kind of picks up, or the music kind of picks up a little bit more. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around a skull. Gives me a weird feeling. And this is how you save normally. Again, the PC version added a quick save function. Oh yeah, I guess since I guess this is the enhanced edition, it can tell that you have like a massive hard SSD. I don't usually see how much space I have on my drive in video. I don't really do that anymore. Hard disk. Yeah, let's call it a hard disk. Even though it's more solid. I actually kind of tell the ground's very pixelated. A little harder to tell back on older hardware. Even back then, if you were playing the PC version, you were using probably using a CRT monitor, or maybe no, I think LCDs thing back then as well. But even then, they're still not as clear as.
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
I'm noticing some slowdown at times, but... And that entire... I wonder if all the, cutscenes are like that? Does that seem like it was entirely in 30 FPS? Why that would be the case? I'm not sure if that's what happens with other people as well. This is actually the best way I can run it. Right now I have it full screen with I use the Borderless Gaming app to actually get game capture to work. I was noticing more slowdown with when I was trying to do window capture for this. Hey Zephyr. Never played Silent Hill 2, never been too into horror games. Yeah, I can understand that. Maybe it's like an acquired taste, I don't know, but I kind of grew up with it. My older brother was like a fan of horror stuff in general. Very much like the Halloween movies. My sister's a fan of some horror stuff as well. I got really into it a lot between like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, a bunch of like other different horror games I've played over the years. I never really get scared by them. There's only been a few times where I genuinely get scared by video games. And it's usually with some of the... I don't get scared of things that are supernatural in video games. I get scared of things that... where... if I was in that situation in real life, and it's a situation that could happen in real life, that's what ends up terrifying me the most. I get immersed pretty heavily in, like, Condemned Criminal Origins because of that. That has some supernatural elements to it, but it's, for the most part, it's very grounded. So, there's some parts of that that, still unnerve me. If I had it when I was, definitely would have played it, yeah. I feel like I would have appreciated the first game a lot more if I played that one first. But this was the one that I played first in this series. And funny enough, this is not my favorite in the series. I really like this one. It's a very, very close second. But, the third game's my favorite. That's mainly due to the character. Okay, so after if you beat the game once and replay it, I think the chainsaw... Wait, does it appear here? I forget if it appears in the car or on a log. But I know it appears in this area somewhere. I've played Silent Hill 4. The story is really good in Silent Hill 4, don't get me wrong, and the atmosphere is really cool. The gameplay kind of turns me off quite a bit. The gameplay in this and 3 is serviceable and doesn't, I don't think it interferes too much with the experience. The 4th game it kind of does, even though that was still a Team Silent game. It wasn't the 4th game wasn't intended to be a Silent Hill game at first. I played Homecoming, got stuck on one part, didn't particularly care for the story either, so never bothered finishing it. Never played Downpour, heard about it, watched some stuff about it, don't particularly care for it. I've played part of Origins, never finished it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but because it was a PSP game and I still wasn't that big on handhelds. I never finished GTA Liberty City Stories until I streamed the PS2 version of it. It's still pretty good. For a game that wasn't intended to be a Silent Hill game, I still think it's better than Homecoming, and from what I've seen of Downpour. You know, it would be just like me. Just like talking, and completely missing where I was supposed to get the radio, but I don't think I've missed it yet. This stuff, though, does make me a little unnerved. Although you can, in this, you can actually kind of see the road on the other side. Whenever there's like a void like that. I mean, I find it cool more than anything, but it is a tad unnerving. Never liked the GTA games. The earlier ones, as far as our controls go, hasn't aged particularly well, but I like the newer ones. I still really like GTA 5's single player. And I'm a sucker for a decent heist. That's why I like the 5th game so much. I did really, like... It's funny, 3 was a nice indicator of how much better I've gotten at video games over the years. Because I was barely able to finish that, and I had so many problems with the later missions when I was a kid. But they were so much easier when I played them again a few years ago. Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about that either. I did hear about that, though. You can... It's been proven time and again that you can make a great game without making your devs suffer through crunch. In fact, you often make better games because of that. Or because you don't crunch. So I like to think that they made the games they made good games despite the crunch time, not because of it. The problem with me when I was a kid back then is I never wanted to challenge myself when playing video games. I only ever wanted to, like, veg out and relax. Because I considered anything that was actually pushing me to be work. I did not particularly enjoy school when I was younger, so... But... now, since I've been out of school for a very long time now, and at least by appearances I'm an adult, I actually like being challenged by video games now. Like, I even mentioned it when I was playing Doom the other day. I think the few times that I played Doom when I was younger, I would only ever play it on maybe like Hey Not Too Rough at the most. Now, the only time that I would ever play a Doom game lower than Ultra Violence, except for Doom Eternal, would be Slaughter maps. I didn't get unnerved by Doom because I was older, but like I was close to, I think I was probably around closer to my preteens when I actually started playing Doom. But I was like a real young kid when I played Wolfenstein, so that got unnerving at times. Not even Wolfenstein, it was Spear of Destiny that we had, because we got it for free with our Packard Bell, I think. Like, speaking of difficulty, like with Silent Hill 2 as well, like I mentioned at the start, I only ever played this on, like, easy. Easy combat, easy riddle. I feel like an intro like this, unless it's an indie game, wouldn't work in the AAA space. Although, if Bloober does something similar, I think it could work just because of the novelty of the game. And speaking of finally getting around to what the remake of this coming up, I would say at this point I am now cautiously optimistic that they're actually going to do a good job. Yeah, starting out, I was thinking that Bloober was going to fuck the whole thing up. But some of the more recent stuff that they have been releasing makes me think that they're taking the remake super seriously because they understand what it means to a lot of people. Man, like right off the bat.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
Gotta love. Very first hit. Or very first bit of combat in the game, and I just get hit. That was always a nice touch, too. If you step on blood, you leave bloody footprints. They disappear after a little while, but...
Oh, yeah. This thing broken?
Oh, I could hear that very clear.
I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
Someone mentioned something interesting about what you partially hear in that. I won't mention it now, in case people are watching this for the first time. I'll just say that there's something very important there that was said, and you can hear it way more. I heard it way more this time around. Maybe it's just because I knew about it. As opposed to, like, not knowing the game at all when I first played it. But I swear that did not come in nearly as clear as when I remember first playing this. But I think that's mainly just because it's a high quality sounding. But yeah, Bloober... I never wanted Bloober to fail the remake. But I was only ever cynical about it because they don't have the best track record. I mean, I've mentioned multiple times when I played, I knew Layers of Fear existed, I've watched it, didn't particularly care for it, never found it scary, and it's more... It hits all of the wrong beats for what makes a horror game. And when I actually tried to play it, and this soured my opinion on it even more, it was the only game in existence to ever give me motion sickness. Even when I turned down all of the settings and the head bobbing to prevent that, it still gave me motion sickness. I don't know how they accomplished that. This area is actually very familiar to the first game. Like where some of these houses are. I know you can probably barely see it, but... So there's a lot of stuff that you can't really go. But yeah, if you ever get lost, because this is... I wouldn't necessarily say this is open world, more like open-ended. You can explore at your own leisure. The only reason why I say it's not really open world is usually open world gives you multiple like objectives to do things. This game doesn't really give you an objective. It's just walk through Silent Hill. So I would say it's just more open-ended in that you can look at all of the neat stuff until you eventually find what you're supposed to do next. But despite like all of Bloober's failings and some of their like questionable story writing, and being disappointed when I heard that they were the ones that were handling the remake, I was incredibly cynical. But as much as I don't really like Bloober Team as a company, not as people, obviously, I never like judge the people, like the developers. You can't judge too harshly. No, I didn't know that was going to happen, but I knew it would happen eventually. Oh yeah, jump scare. But seeing that They've also seemed to have like a bit of an ego back then too. I think maybe there was either a change in management or just a change in tone. It feels like they were taking a lot of the criticisms of like the early iterations of the remake very seriously. Understanding that this is probably... This is a lot of people's like... Or like this game in particular means a lot to a lot of people. And even then, you might go a little too far in that aspect, and it doesn't seem like they're doing that either. It seems like it's very much them making this, and at the same time still giving it the care that it deserves. Who's looking at something? Probably. And so a lot of the more recent stuff that they've been releasing about this game makes me think that it could potentially be good. Bug. However, I'm not pre-ordering it. Get the extra stuff. I will wait until release day. If it's well received, I might play it right away. And it releases on December 8th, or not December, October 8th. Actually, I want to explore the town a little bit before I head to the apartments, but I am like right there. Okay, well I can't go that way. Ow. Forget, how do I go to the... Oh, it is start. Yeah, I am getting some frame rate issues, but not streaming, like it is actually in the game. Not really sure why, because my computer should be more than capable of handling even the enhanced edition. Not that I think I need a lot of this stuff, but I just want to take a look around the town. A lot of places that you just can't... They don't even say, like, the door's jammed. It's just, you can't go in there. Oh. It's actually kind of cool, too, because... like playing this because, with my, friends, we played through the recreations of these games in, Left 4 Dead. And it's quite amazing that there's people that recreated this in Left 4 Dead, considering that this is probably not a good game to recreate in Left 4 Dead. However, it was cool that I got to talk to the guy that made it. Just, you know, we just... I forget if it was, like, on, like, maybe one of the pages. I don't think we talked in Discord. I think it was on, like, one of the pages for the maps. I, like, got to talk to him for a little bit. Like, normally when I play this, except for, like, maybe the first time, I never really, like, looked around just to see what's around. Like, how Silent Hill appears in this game almost makes it feel post-apocalyptic. I meant to go that way, but... ah, fuck it. Right here, I could probably demonstrate. Actually, it didn't work. I don't think it worked. I was gonna say, I was gonna demonstrate that you're, maybe there's a certain trick to it. I'm gonna try it, though. Because I did say that quick save freshens your, stamina bar. I think it's just because I'm holding the stick. Board with a nail in it. Ah, see, yeah, this is what you find. Can't go any further. Can't go this way, though. This might have been... no, it's not where I came from. This is where I came from, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I think pretty much I've went everywhere that I could, so let's actually go to the apartment now. Keep going straight. But I can't go straight anymore, then go right. Because the first game, I'm sure if I play the first game again, like, take it seriously, I might even try and set that up and do it during October. So I'm probably going to be playing these games in a really weird order. I might play all, at least the first 3. Definitely going to finish this, and Born from a Wish. But I also want to play Silent Hill 3. And if I have enough time, I still might do that before October. Yeah, this game is... fuck. I don't have my... well, I can do it from here. Put it on auto speed. Oh, not that high. I feel like I'm starting to sweat. That's when my air conditioner needs to go on. And what's funny is how that sound sounds more pleasant than like actual crickets to me. It almost sounds music-like. That's because I'm not particularly a fan of insects. Oh wait, I have to go back outside at some point anyway. Now you can turn, I think you can turn the noise the noise grain off. I don't really want to though. I think it's like the perfect amount. Forget, can you? Oh yeah, if you want to like rounds. L2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am James, and welcome to Silent Hill 2. Oh, that's how you quick turn. I was wondering. You can do this in the third game, too. And it's just as off. It actually doesn't look as bad as I remember it. I never really used the strafe. That's the thing. Still haven't found the flashlight yet. You find it here, though. Again, it'll be interesting to see how true to form the remake's going to be. Pretty sure when you're under the slate, you can look at your map. Yeah. Forget how you stomp on them. Wait, am I blocking? Forgot you can block. Because this is like actually getting in at the ready. The X button to attack. I think you can just press X without readying your weapon. Stomp on them. Apparently, have a vague memory of the controls. Yeah, it's so weird seeing how crisp this looks. But again, they did a really good job with like upscaling these just these still images that they have. I don't know why, but I like that sound effect. Yeah, really, when you play this for the first time, you're just gonna try every single solitary door and find one that you can actually go. Gee, I wonder what's... Wait, ear. It's like nothing. You don't even hear anything outside. Like the ambient noise. Just dead fucking silent. Also mannequins. Totally not familiar looking. You looking at something? Hold on, what? I want to get more immersed. I'm gonna turn the light. I mean, you never really noticed the idle lamp. About to do it accidentally. Oh fuck, I always have to trait my my cord behind my head. He just kind of appeared, I noticed. But it would be interesting to see somebody who's never played this game before play this in particular, as opposed to the remake first. I got everything in, right? Go in here. I went in here. Sneak up on them. Not really, but he was in the light. They didn't try room 204 for some reason. Oh, that's why. Because there's literally no door there. Hello? Anyone home? I don't normally call people this, but Akira Yamaoka, absolute genius. His music and sound design. Henry Mildred Scott. I don't think I can keep that in a, I don't think I can effectively put that in a notepad. I mean, I could take a screenshot. I'm not playing this in any client launcher either. Obviously. Not in one. Oh, I can't access my Windows bar because Windows 10 has no issues with it whatsoever. Hold on. Just... that. Henry Mildred Scott. I love PC. Yeah, I think I have to go up. I think I have to go up to, the 3rd floor next. Wait, I didn't... Yeah, I don't have that. I know what you have to put down there. Another board, but no nail in it, so we can't pick it up.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Absolute genius sound design. This shit, I was younger. It's still a little unnerving now. That in a second. I always like to just look. I like how it's just in a shopping cart. Not a gun rack, no nothing. In a shopping cart right in the middle. Pick up the gun, James. I think there's a way. Maybe it's only mouse and keyboard, but I think there's like a way that you can switch to different weapons. Yeah, there is. It's the numpad. I think if you play this on easy, like a whole bunch of ammo in here too. How ammo do I have right now? I came in. I did not. And open it though. If you want to put the camera behind you, just press L2. Okay, how do you... I think you get there through the... Yeah, that stairwell. I got everything on the third. Yeah, pretty sure I did. There's nothing else in there. I think I know what's going... Could be wrong. Nope, I was... You know, if you're not looking, you could easily miss this. I think I did on my first playthrough. Hello. I mained you at one point in a certain game. I don't know he turned red. He didn't turn red until after I went up to him like that. Oh yeah, so there was like a whole theory about this part.
Oh my god. Who could have?
So people, when they were like, you know, ripping this game to shreds, just in terms of, you know, finding out all of like the tricks and like data mining stuff and all of that, one of the things that they ended up finding out was that the dead person here is actually a reused model of James himself. Everybody thought that they did that intentionally. As kind of like symbolism. Nope, I'm pretty sure the devs, I'm not sure if it was Masahiro Ito, but, at least one of them, probably him, mentioned that, nope, they literally just reused the model. There is no deeper meaning behind it other than they did the same thing in Silent Hill 3. And, yeah, it's anticlimactic, I know, but, you could probably say that it's lazy, but that's still not that much of an excuse, because honestly, if all you're really trying to get across is that somebody fucking died here, reusing a model and not being able to see it, it's still an effective, plot device. And also, game devs do that all the time to save time on a project. Now, sometimes they do it to a degree where it could hinder the experience, but in this case, like, you would never know that that's actually James's model unless, unless you do something to let you see the front of that thing, because otherwise you're never gonna know. Oh, I picked up a key, but I wasn't paying attention. What a surprise, right? Pretty sure, though, it's to this... locked door. It's probably to room 2. Like how there's just... Yeah, you see it? There's like a red light right here. No particular reason. Probably just the stovetop light, but still, I like that it's red. I liked how those moths didn't appear until after I stopped moving. Oh yeah, this part's infamous. God, the sound design's so good. Is it moth? No, it's butterflies. I mean, I think butterflies are a type of moth, technically. It's the other way around. I think butterflies are a type of moth. Dark to tell for sure. I like how it's just like a slimy... It's just a hole in the wall with a bunch of crap on it and some slime coming out. And he just fearlessly puts his hand. Controller actually rumbles apart too. Which makes me think that there is something crawling around in there. You know that part in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Where they're in that part with all the bugs? It actually feels very reminiscent of that. Like we're stepping on fortune cookies. I hate that. I hate bugs is why. Those had to be all real bug. I mean, I can't see... CG wasn't prominent the time that movie was made. Yeah, I still wasn't paying attention. So what the fuck did I just pick up? Lock key. Where do we see a clock? Probably 2:05. Nope. It was the room with the flashlight. It wasn't on the third... No, it wasn't on the 3rd floor. It couldn't have been. Yeah, it could have. Yeah, can't go to the 1st floor. I don't ever recall seeing a clock. Maybe we have to go to the other side of the building with the 3. I want to check 201 first, just to make sure it's not in there. Oh, it isn't here. I think. I swear I didn't do that intentionally. Thing to do. Sure? Did you have coffee before you? I think I gotta go to the other side of the building, maybe. I know opening the clock gets you to a different portion of the building, but... It's funny, too, like, I did play this, like, multiple times for, like... a while there. Like, even during, like, the PS3 days, when that was current gen. I think this game actually plays pretty well on the PS3. It does have some issues playing the Restless Dreams version on Xbox 360, though. Let's see. Alright, I need to keep... I don't remember what room the clock is. But the three things that we saw on the wall... I'm sure that might have been in the same room, actually. Garbage. No use for that. Oh my god, a copy of Concord! Low-hanging fruit. Might be 208, actually. Our friend is gone. Scars from the past shall remove the nail. Stops time. Is there a cutscene for this? There. Nope, can't move it yet. Stuck to the ground. I think there's a... Oh yeah, this is where I found it. I hope this doesn't, like, potentially crash the game alt-tabbing. Faceplate is closed. It is... Can't touch the clock like that. I have the clock key. That is a classic door opening sound effect. Yeah, you can't move the second hand, so you don't even have to worry about Scott. So now I know what this is. Henry, Mildred, Scott's for. Henry, hour, Mildred, minute. Scott, second. I think it's... You actually hear a click. Yeah, there we go. That much I remember. Not anymore. I just realized you can move James, moving my mouse. That would take a lot of getting used to, playing this game with a mouse and keyboard. These apartments are kind of roomy. What are these health drink? It just says Medi Plus. Yeah, like looking at the. Not sure if you could ever really clearly see what's on these. It says Penguin. Caliber ammo. I don't know what it says between Penguin and Caliber. I mean, they were fairly clear, but you couldn't really, like, read the text that was on it. Man, did they, I don't know if this was AI upscaling that they used. This is much later than, like, the Resident Evil 4 HD project, so, that I know they did everything by hand, because they started on that. I think this was years in the making, too, so I'm not sure if this used any AI upscaling at all. If they did, it was probably later in development. Because I think this took years. Well, the enhanced edition only recently. I think like maybe a few months back. It is kind of interesting though, like two most prominent survival horror games have HD versions. I mean, Resident Evil 4 has a remake. This is gonna get a remake too. Soon. We'll see if it's any good. I'm hoping. If anything, I hope team really does finally get a win on the belt. I mean, technically, Layers of Fear was a win for them, even though I don't personally like it, but it had an audience. It's also very telling, too, because they did get some of the devs from the original Team Silent, like Masahiro Aito, I think he contributed. Akira Yamaoka, I don't know if he was a sound director or just like some sort of contributor. But it seems like the sound and audio design was actually treated very well. I'm not sure how much of a hand he did have in it, but it's significant enough where it does seem like the sound and audio design is not going to disappoint. So that's very, very good to know. Again, really, the only major well, they fixed the Angela model, so I don't have any criticisms of her. And I didn't have any criticisms about, like, how she looked in terms of their approach. The criticism I had was, I think the trailer was too early in development. Her model looked noticeably bugged because her eyebrows were too black in comparison to her hair. So it looked like they just didn't have any kind of, like the light wasn't reflecting off of it properly. That happens with models. Here with that. And also, it seems like her face kept deforming because it was fine in certain shots, but then other shots, it looked like she had chubby cheeks. And again, I don't think they did that intentionally. I think that was just the model deforming. Because I saw a little bit of how she looked now in that part. Not only are the camera angles different, but her face looks fine now. So, like, absolutely zero issues in terms of her model design. The only complaint that I really have now is that part with Maria. Like, you saw that in the opening, where she goes like, James, honey, something happened to you after we got separated in that long hallway. I didn't like how wooden the acting felt there. The acting felt fine in, like, other portions of the game that they showed off. It's just that part in particular felt a little wooden. So, I'm not sure how telling that's going to be for the rest of the game, because other parts felt fine. So maybe that was intentional, I don't know. Maybe when there's more context to where they're actually going with the game, maybe it'll make sense. Man, he was taking a lot of hits. Ah. This way. Back here. Asshole. Get back here. I wasn't hitting him. Here's a controversial part. I say controversial for that part because there's arguments being made about whether Pyramid Head was, raping those things. Or if he was, you know, just, like, punishing them. Meaning, like, physically assaulting them. Because I know with the designs of these, different monsters, they're kind of like allegories for, you know, some of James' feelings on the matter. Goes the same for Pyramid Head as well. I mean, I played this before. I know there's probably tons of other people that may or may not watch that have played this before, but I'll be a little light when it comes to spoilers until we actually get to certain segments. But yeah, there's debates to be made about whether or not what Pyramid Head was doing there was something or another. I think the devs confirmed that he was not, in fact, doing the horizontal monster mash to these things. Courtyard key. I think I have to get to the courtyard from there. Yeah, I think maybe from the first floor I do. I didn't get this key yet, right? No, I didn't. He's looking at some... Yeah, there it is. Further than I thought it was. Oh, it's actually dead now. Just the normal washing machine. There's nothing of it. Try this one. Turlet. And bathroom's kind of small, but the apartment itself's kind of... The apartments themselves are kind of... You know, it's a fixer-upper. Paint the walls, floors, paint the windows. You could turn a dilapidated mess into a pile of crap. Travis, I've never seen that before. Travis painting service. I think it kind of looks like it's missing the eye. Fire guard. It looks like it says beard, but I think it's supposed to say board. Can't see who these people are. I'm not even sure if you can see them. See people in that picture before. Really, that was in here was the... Oh, here we go. Shit. It's kind of interesting how this floor doesn't have extra apartments on this side. Can't go in there at all. think you can unlock this now. Don't really need to right now, but might as well. And juice. Oh yeah, I know what that's for. I think we actually do need to go out the store to do this. Games actually runs pretty fast, considering. By extension, I think Heather does also. Yeah, you do it from here. Ah, it's expired, that's why. I'll save again just in case. Garbage bag is torn and the contents are old man coin. This is some gossip magazine, eh? The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, arrested on the 18th of this month for the murder of Billy Locane and Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell early on of the 22nd. According to the police statement, he used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck. That always just makes me, like, writhe in pain when I read that. Like, it's one thing if you use something to... If you use, like, something sharp, but, like, man, you would really have to suffer before you end up killing yourself if you do it with a spoon. Severing his carotid artery. I think I used to pronounce that carotid. But no, I'm pretty sure it's carotid. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches. Old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan from his hometown of Pleasant River said he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. See him in Silent Hill 4, you might think otherwise. I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil. Forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't. Schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. And yeah, for anyone that you don't know, it was not planned since this game to use Walter Sullivan as the main antagonist for Silent Hill 4. It just happened to work really well. If that's one of the good aspects of Silent Hill 4, it does have a really good story. It's just that I can't say the same for the gameplay. Oh wait, no, I have the courtyard key. I have to go... back in the other one. However, I think I do own the PC version of Silent Hill 4. I bought the GOG version, I think, when it went on sale. Sorry, I had to adjust my air conditioner. I'm not really looking forward to, setting it up, though, because there's a few things you need to do to get the proper experience, even on the GOG version. If there's anything out here. Oh. I know there's stuff in the pool. I'm gonna see if I can try to avoid these guys. Oh, you actually did need to get the... Alright. Again, I feel like I remember there being more ammo that I found out here, but I think that's because I'm remembering easy difficulty. That fuck. I don't... This actor... He did too good of a job making barfing now, noises. Because it actually makes me fucking sick. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, Clank, look. Plumber's crack.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Jesus, it's always so hard to listen to that. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to be playing hours. So, I take a short break. Okay. I'm gonna make a... Again, I don't plan on using the quick saves, but on the off chance that alt-tabbing causes the game to crash, I'm just making a quick save there, just in case. It's the in-game sound doesn't leave, but it's very subtle here, so I think I'll just still put the music on. We'll be right back, and then we'll continue with it. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, the ads are done running. Let's get back to it. Ah, wrong one. There. Nah, I always think that's something right there, and I don't know why. Oh. To hell. I'm not sure if you could ever read that before. To see Zoe on the wall. Seeing all this writing on the wall is making me wonder how many homeless people come to this town and just never seen again. Or if maybe this is just the town itself putting this on here. I don't know. It says killing a wharf B or chef. It's spelled with an S. Looks like a gang sign. Another to hell. God damn it. There. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay, maybe I'm doing it a little on purpose. Sightseeing brochure for the town is lying here. Holy shit, you can actually read that. Welcome to Silent Hill. Yeah, you see Toluca Tours, Silent Jewelers, the old cocktails. I don't know what it says in the bottom left there, though. And the top's Toluca Lake. Neighborhood Cafe? The left one I can't really make out either. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise, late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Widmark. Or to hell. Well, I think this leads to the other floors. That just leads back there. Do I have a... Yeah, I think I do have to take the second floor. can't do it from there. Has to be second floor. Oh. Someone turn that washing machine off. Oh, I thought it was playing. I don't think there was any monsters in there. If there were, it doesn't matter. There is no fire escape out. Yeah, you think? I'm kind of wondering if there was an actual situation like that in real life, where they built an apartment complex next to an older one and tore down the fire escape. That seems incredibly unsafe. I would probably get rid of the door entirely and just build a wall. I don't know. There could have been an example where that actually happened. They still had the door there. I feel like all it's just going to take is like one person do something incredibly stupid with that. Kind of like what James did, that he had to get over. And then they just fall in between the buildings and break their legs. Probably their entire body. Process. Ammo in there. I could not tell you combination, because I do not remember. All right. We're in the other apartment building. I like how the music's kind of dynamic here. Oh. There is no third. Wait, am I all done with the... I should probably just see what else. Can I get into any of these other rooms? That one. You over there. Note stuck on the door. Dear Tim, I have to run an errand, so I'm going out. Left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone. I don't remember that one. There's like way more sound effects, and to kind of take you off guard than I thought there was. Interesting. Like, I know other games did this as well, like Splinter Cell. Probably, yeah, Hitman Blood Money kind of did this to an extent. Not really. I think those were more static. Like Silent Hill in particular. Like, this was impressive for the time. Having the lighting be like this. Not too many games could do. Not too many games really needed to do. Now it's kind of like standard. Bugs. Sick of bugs. Fuck out of here. Those pictures are. The magnets on the side of the refrigerator. You can almost make out what they are. Oh, I still don't have the third coin. It's in here either. I think this is a save point. Oh. Red. Can't read that though. Cookie. No brand, just that kind of looks like it says gay. App? Ass? The writing right there. Yellow. It kind of looks like it says ass.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please don't.
This track in particular always gives me chills when map of the United States or something of particular interest. Magazines on the floor, nothing unusual. You know, it's always interesting to see. Now, usually game devs don't like do mirrors, even now, because reflections in this game and in a lot of other games, how they handle reflections typically just, it's literally just the room with your character fully rendered, just mirrored. I mean, yeah. Ha ha ha, double entendre. But, yeah, that's literally what it is. There's two models of James in this. Kind of eerie to think about it. Not all games do it that way, but a lot of games do. That's why sometimes whenever you play a video game and you're in the bathroom and you look in the mirror, there's just nothing there. Because it is kind of taxing on the system. Because it's basically a double render of, like, the entire area. Everybody remembers that track. It's a very memorable track. Oh yeah, and by the way, unless you want a certain ending, don't ever inspect the knife. Pretty sure there's something, do a hint to this thing, but... Oh wait, do I actually have a key? No, it's... guess we could just... I don't know where the file is to actually tells you. Unless it's actually right here. Oh, it's probably right here. Yeah, it looks illegible, but I don't think it was ever legible to be. Bright coins in 5 holes. Be at 1 of she the wind from behind. The formless one, no. Furthest from that side, the serpent sits. It's not to the prisoner's left. I think this one's in the middle. I think this one's... It's... this is probably completely wrong. Yeah, it is. Be in a different... Nope. Oh, this looks so fucking high. That again. Great coin. Formless one, I think, guess is beside the serpent. Doth rot. Maybe this one's all the way to the right. Wait, it's not to the prison left. That heat off. So the old man would be on the right. I think the old man's in the right spot. I think the snake is supposed to be in. I keep pressing triangle. Oh, this one I never get on the first try. That one. Switch those two. I guess we'll just brute force it. I don't really know otherwise. I think on easy mode, it literally just tells you the solution. Not it either. Maybe the old man's in the middle. Damn. I don't think there's one that goes in. I remember back when I played this, I kept trying to put it, and I don't think that was ever the solution. I think they're a normal riddle. It's always these three holes. Middle, far left, far right. Try middle here. I've done this before and I solved it before, just, again, I haven't played this game in a really fucking long time. And I didn't pay attention to the solution when I was watching it, so... I'll read it again. At one end. So the prisoner's definitely on either the left or the right. One's gotta be the snake. So... But the old man doesn't see the serpent. Is to the prison. That again. At one end. Yeah, this isn't a sentence. Is to the prison left. I think the prisoner's on the right. I think it's this combo, right? Yeah, I tried this combination. Goes here. Maybe... Nope. Still not it. There's no way this is it. I'm just trying. Definitely on the right, right? Maybe just reverse it. See if that works. Put her all the way. The old man side. So definitely don't. This is the solution. I feel like the snake is in the. Could be wrong. Yeah. Put the old man in the middle. Just does anything. Nope. Switch the two. I feel like I've tried this though. I guess I'll put the snake next to the prisoner. Nope. See, now, Resident Evil, I'm too used to that game having incredibly easy puzzles that you can just easily screw up if you're not paying attention. These are legitimately take a little more brain power. I would love to figure out how to solve this one, though. I've done it before. Prisoner is definitely on either one side. Side the serpents. To the prison. That he doth. Has to be all the... I mean, she could also be... Sits furthest from that. Maybe the snake's all the way over furthest. The formless one. Nope. I've tried this though. Multiple times, I think. And the serpent doesn't sit next to the old one. Right? It's furthest. It has to be here then. furthest. Formless one is the snake. I always feel so stumped by it. So the seducer is the prisoner. She's either on the left or the right, the far left or the far. Formless one, null. Wait, that might mean that the other end is empty. I think that's probably what it means. But the old one doesn't sit beside the serpent. Prisoners left. Alright, I think I have an idea now. I hope this is right. Sits to the prisoner's left. I think the one all the way on the left. There's not one in. The serpent would be here? No, that's not right either. What if the serpent's just in the middle? Yeah, I was gonna say, that there's no way that could be it. I think I tried this all. Feels the wind? Maybe that also another indicator. Nothing right next. Fucking god, I thought I had it that time. Oh my god. I don't want at all. I always had. I remember though, every time I play this game, I always have trouble with this puzzle in particular. Whenever I've played Riddle. Another thing I can think of that I just reverse it. It's not to the prisoner's left. Is to the prisoner's left that he doth rot. So that means he's to the left of the prisoner. Maybe she's not on one of the ends. She's right here. The snake's right here. Nope. He rots to the prisoner's left. Formless one lies furthest from. Right, every fucking combination at this point. I don't think snake is... I think it's an empty slot. Thing is on one side. Tried... I think I just already tried this. And it's to the left. But the wind's prisoner's back would also indicate that there's an empty slot there. Oh man, single combination. Sleep. I didn't try every combination. I think that's furthest. I feel like she'd be right. To the left, I mean, she could be in any of these 4 slots. This one, no. Be an empty slot. Pretty sure I tried this one before. It didn't work. Tried that. Like, multiple times I've tried that. Or I tried this. Yeah. What if the 3 are just in the middle? And I would love it if you could just keep messing with them. Menu right here, rather than having to go into this menu the whole time. There's no way this... I'm gonna have to look this up. I am 100% stumped. I really don't want to, I am 100% stumped. It's just mainly that it's 5 holes. And it could be in any 5 position. Gets me. Yeah, I was remembering easy difficulty. Man is on left. Prisoner on right, snake in the middle. I did that, and that's not the solution on normal. And prisoner. Really? There was no way I would have gotten that. Wait. Left. They're facing left. They're actually facing right because they're looking toward the player. I kinda get it now. If they're towards the player, from their perspective, they are looking right. Well, I feel dumb. I gave it the old college try. I feel bad that I couldn't figure it out on my own, but I spent like at least a half hour there trying to figure it out. And I wasn't even remotely close to getting it right. See. Sure, that's upstairs. 209. I'm good with certain puzzles, but I am not good at puzzles like that. The only reason why I looked it up too is just because I played this game. I'm pretty sure I did the normal puzzle before, and I think I looked it up like that. I don't remember that at all. That freaked me the fuck out. Me wonder how Bloober Team's gonna handle puzzles. Now, if it takes me a really fucking long time to figure things out, it's just gonna have to take me a really fucking long time to figure things out because no one's gonna have the solution on the first day. Probably not even the first week. Maybe the first 2 weeks, though. A note there, too. Although I'll be willing to get stumped by a puzzle on a first playthrough. All right. There's just nothing down there. Now, there's two things you can do here. By the way, no, you cannot use that as a weapon. You can either fight him and he might leave faster. Just wait him out, and I think it takes like 5 minutes. Oh. I didn't know that he grabbed you. I swear, I'm better at games than I was when I was a kid. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him this time. How many do I have? You can shoot him and he leaves faster, but... Takes a 5 minutes is actually really... I think I should be fine with ammo anyway. There we go. Again, you can just wait him out, but it takes about 5 minutes, which feels a lot longer than you would think. I actually did go back and wait it out on a previous playthrough. I do feel bad that I had to look up the puzzle, but there is no way. I would have been there for, like, probably at least another half hour. You know what? I died to that once, so that's a proper punishment. Another very classic. You can call this music, definitely just very amazing ambience. I guess you could call it music.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Kind of interesting too that there's like it's graffiti, particular, just normal garbage. No point fishing around. There we go. I just got a lot of my ammo back. This is that park. I don't think my mic just picked that up at all. Why, yeah, this is why I don't... Hold on. That one little tick actually matters a lot. I had to put it back down to 9. Or -9. Because at -8, it was sometimes just not picking up my voice, even though I thought I was speaking at a decent level. That one little tick matters. So if I was like, I apologize if I was like only coming in like half a sentence. But having this new AC, I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that sometimes my mic is just gonna open because the air for my AC is blowing on it. Because if I put it down to somewhere where that doesn't happen, it's way too high, and then sometimes, because of my deep voice, deep-ish, it's just not gonna pick it up. And I'll have to see how other people, how this plays on other people's computer. I think it's like at like 30 FPS right here, and I'm not sure if that's a problem with the game or my PC. It shouldn't be a problem with my PC. But I don't know, maybe there's like a certain setting or something like that that maybe I have on that other people turn off. Like, always get a constant 60 FPS, or maybe it's just something that the Enhanced Edition just couldn't fix for some reason. I know the PC versions of these games initially were not the best. Times were different back then. I mean, they haven't changed as much as you think. For some game companies, PC releases are kind of an afterthought. More of them are taking the PC market a little more seriously now. I still say it's far from perfect. Went backwards then. I'm going the right way. Staring at anything. Now he is. Look how there's two chairs in. Oh. Never noticed that out there, because this is... Is there an actual river here? Or is this the lake? Yeah, this is supposed to be the lake. It looks like... It doesn't even look like there's water down there. Like, over there, it looks like a tree. From where... Oh, wait, that might be a tree. Like a... It does not look like it has any leaves on it, unlike these. Fishing. No swimming or diving.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you, I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe You hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Never really noticed how wide her eyes got. Said, don't be ridiculous. Now, I'm not gonna do it here. You can, in fact, kill her. In fact, I think it contributes to a certain ending if you end up hitting her or get her damaged a lot. I'm not 100% sure about that. Is there anything here? Nah, I think this... Oh, this doesn't lead to the other side, no. I did notice there's like a wee bit of like a red or orange hue, but they're still not really sun. But yeah, and contrary to popular belief, especially in the first game, it is not... I mean, you don't see it here. Like, here it's just fog, but in the first game, there was not only the fog, there was snow that was falling that is actually snow. I'll probably mention that again if... maybe when I play the first game this year. Thankfully, Maria is not that bad as far as an escort goes. There's just one part in particular where if you play this game on hard, you will fail that part an exceeding amount. From what I also heard about the remake, you're gonna be able to go into a lot more places around the town. And I believe they will have some significance. Not just, ooh, look at the spot. So again, a lot of the stuff that they've been saying about the remake, yeah, there's like a red hue. Well, this motel that's here, I think it's kind of significant here, but not really. Or significant in the third game. Find out why. I wonder why you can see like a very slight red, considering that there's supposed to be no sun. Nothing here. You're staring at it. Quite interesting that you're able to go up there even though there's nothing up there. God, you can barely see anything. Ah, here we are. I think you do get blocked off at one point, though. Going down this far. A lot of first aid kits. They come in handy later. She never lag. Maria doesn't lag too far behind usually. She got hit now. Now that makes me worried. Yeah, you get blocked off pretty early. That's actually pretty good. Get blocked off here too. Again, why I mentioned that while it's open-ended and there's a lot of areas that you can explore, that doesn't mean that it's open world. Not traditional anyway. It's just a bit exploration heavy. Going around the town. Came from there. Nothing here, is there? Nope. I feel like I was there already, but I don't know. I almost want to keep... We're gonna go down to that spot eventually. But I feel like if we go south, I'm gonna hit a road. I do remember what's... Go down there anyway, just in case. Oh yeah, it blocks you off. This is mainly the reason why, it's always the reason why you just want to explore, especially on your first playthrough. Just want to go everywhere. Might miss something. Sorry that I'm checking the map so much, but you don't really have an indicator of what direction you're going. And I have a terrible sense of direction. Carroll Street, Nathan Ave.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Oh.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me.
The eternal question.
Find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Where the hell did he get that pizza from? Oh, nothing else in here. This song in particular was used in the Doom mod that I've played, Unloved, in basically the hub section. So I've heard this track quite a bit. Unfortunately, this track in particular can get the VOD muted. Which also means I might have to edit this video via YouTube. Not looking forward to using YouTube Studio. I did kind of mean to record the VOD, just in case it did get muted, but it's kind of a little too late now.
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember, but...
Are you alone here, Eddie?
No.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
I like how James never questions where he got the pizza. I came in from here, I think. Yep. There's a video that popped up in my YouTube recommended that, I'm pretty sure I haven't watched yet.
Who is that girl, anyhow?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear.
Tries to, I guess they tried to explain where he actually got the pizza from. I'm going to assume he didn't order it. I'm assuming the town probably just spawned it in here for him. Like, it was probably literally waiting for him there when he came in here. Guess I did in fact see those.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
This parking lot is atrocious. You see the lines for where people are supposed to park? There's no fucking way. I know I'm kind of like nitpicking here. But especially with these boxes in the way, there is no way you could fit a car down here. And like these lines should probably be in another direction. I don't know, unless you're only supposed to go one way. Oh, well, it ends right here. So fucking weird. I never really noticed until now. Like, how the hell are cars supposed to get back here if the lot's full? And how the hell were they supposed to park in that direction? I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of nitpicking. I mean, it took like over a decade for me to finally realize that the shape of the parking lot here really fucking weird.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there. James, you can't make it through there.
I don't think I've ever seen that cutscene before. It just never occurred to me to inspect it more than once.
It's no good. It's locked.
I like this scene. And he's looking. I hope they have something like that in the remake. I don't know, I like that, just that little, like, subtlety there. It's cute. You can sink cardboard box. None of them will be of any use. It does kind of seem like, they're paying attention to at least some of the subtleties. This is another classic, track, too. Yet another track that could potentially get the VOD muted. Lighting in this room is actually... Turn off your flashlight, just take in the lighting in this room. The regular... Are you sure it's a regular stage, James? Nothing strange about it. Sure there isn't. I mean, well, in terms of, you know, just how talents can be. Yeah, like, technically there's nothing strange about being in what is obviously a strip club. It was also kind of like, this... The fact that this is a strip club, like, the first time I played this, obviously I didn't know what strip clubs were when I was young. Before I became of age. So it didn't really occur to me. It also didn't occur to me why Maria had the keys to this place. I just didn't think about it at the time. Can't get down here that fast. Alright, right at the hospital. I wonder. What if we just do the exact opposite of what the game wants us to do? It eventually stops you. Not sure if I tried that before. I don't remember. I don't think I did. One of the most memorable parts of the game. Find out why. You know what? I think I'll keep going until the next save point. Or for at least another 15 minutes. Different kinds of memos are hanging up. Nothing in particular. Different types of papers, documents, nothing of interest. Written on it. Again, I wonder if upscaling this made it look like that, or if they just retyped that out themselves, because I swear that didn't look that clear. It might have been. Potential for this illness exists. Right circumstance. Man or woman will be driven like him to the other side. Other side, perhaps, may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between. Lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I am a doctor, not a philosopher, even a psychiatrist. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. True that to us his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a business. To him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. Hear about that? So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of reality? By hand. I got the key from Joseph. It's probably the key to that box. Got the purple bowl. Oh yeah, I never did get that safe from the apartment. Oh well. It's actually too late now. I'm pretty sure you can't actually go back to it. And it would take far too long to do that anyway. You can actually find where the combination to that is, but I don't remember where. All it really had in it was a bunch more handgun ammo. Which, honestly, I don't really need it. I have so much ammo already. Wait. To take a pish. Check the elevator last. Think you can... Oh. Hang on. Okay, yeah, only place you can go is here. Yes? Not my favorite iteration of the nurses, but... You know what? I did see what they are gonna look like in the remake too, and... more accurate than I thought it would be. Honestly, yeah, the models for all the different monsters are actually really well. And I'm so glad that James doesn't look like Markiplier anymore. Nothing against Markiplier, but I don't think of James Sunderland when I think of Markiplier. That would throw me off way too much. Magazine here. That won't do me any good right now. There is something in here, but... like, it looks like there's something right here. But I can't pick it up. Oh, a footy ball. Move it.
Ow!
What's wrong?
I just pricked myself.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Normal stuffed animal, nothing else. You can almost kind of see... that's a farm magazine. Farm, something written in red. I can't really see it though. Jack. Yeah, just Jack. Excuse me. I actually did not remember that this is where you found the shotgun. Locker one. I don't have any ammo for it. I think I'll just keep the handgun equipped. Oh, I thought there were more of them. Now, you have noticed that I've kind of been handling myself pretty well, except that one time where I fucking died. That is only because I've played this game multiple times in the past. I know exactly how to deal with most things. And I've also just played a bunch of video games in my life, so I'm way more experienced at them than I used to be. I was a kid, this game was a lot harder. Even on easy. Because I was also shit at video games as a kid. I'm only looking at this and just appreciating the fact that this looks like ridiculously high quality. Holy hell. Typewriter here, I've got no use for this. Wait a minute, what's this? A sheet of carbon paper still stuck in the typewriter. Still read the imprint left on it. I know it, I know it. The number of the box, 8212. I can't help him anymore. Button key doesn't scare me, so nobody can stop who I am. I don't know. I'm gonna need this for later, too. Wait, no. Notepad. Not cheat sheet notes. I probably am not gonna need that this session. Next session, I'll probably need that. Well, I think... Yeah, you can look that up here too, but it's actually easier to get to the notepad, I think. Lapis eye key. Finally got some shotgun shells. We're loaded with handgun bullets, though, so I actually kind of wonder what the like, I can kind of see what they modeled the shotgun after. Actually, a very similar looking shotgun to the newer remake games. Probably OG RE1. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't an RE2. kind of looks like the Resident Evil 4 shotgun as well, a little bit. I think they're all practically the same type of shotgun. But I think this is... not a Beretta. Maybe a Beretta. Dwelling on that too much. That high quality eye. Eye is carved into the top of the key. Iris part is made of a lapis lazuli. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Excuse me. Oh yeah, they do kind of have horns on them. I thought that was something that they added to the model in the remake. They have horns that look kind of like hair. What are you looking at? He's looking at... must be looking at the nurse, maybe. Television seems to be broken. Oh, there we go. God, I didn't even see that on the ground. It blended in. Or shoot gun. Health drinko. Alright. I don't know, I just like how she looked there for some reason. Hover over the elevator's call button. It's locked and I can't get it open. I don't think that's... yeah, has nothing to do with that key. Like how the more you go up, the more dank it gets. Oh shit. I don't want to shoot you. I almost didn't do it right. I don't think... nah, the key wouldn't work there. The combination of the safe, I don't think that combination works here. No, it doesn't. Find that later. Yeah, so back downstairs, I believe. I think maybe probably goes to that one room on the first floor. Go downstairs at all? Not yet. Maybe go down there real quick. Never mind. We get there through some other means, I think. Or not. Doctor's Lounge? I guess to get to the Doctor's Lounge. Or not. It usually... No, if you usually have the key, it just automatically uses it on the door. Yeah, there. Alright, well, I think we'll probably figure it out for next time, because I'm getting close to that hour. I'm gonna save here. And that's gonna be it for the stream for tonight. Alrighty. It was very, very nice. Oh, hey, Screambleed. This game made me gay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get very used to, multi-streaming. So, I don't know when you actually, said that. Apologies, but my AC likes to give extra commentary, so it's just on right now for some reason. But, anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream for tonight. So yeah, thank you all for coming. If you're here, everything you need to know. If you're on Twitch, it's on my channel page in the About section. On YouTube, well, I do community updates to say when I go live on YouTube. And, I think I have at least some information there. I archive my streams to YouTube. I don't know how this is going to fare, because it may or may not, I usually, highlight my VODs on Twitch and port them over to YouTube, because I don't like YouTube Studio's, method of editing videos. But I did kind of forget to, like, actually record it, so we'll see. I'll figure something out. If indeed the VOD does get muted. I don't know, I'm playing the game, so it might not actually get muted, but we'll see. But yeah, I enjoyed this game very much. It's kind of kicking off October, the month of horrors, which I usually play horror games around this time. Off to an early start. After this, I'm gonna do, well, I am gonna play Born from a Wish as well when I'm done the main game, but, it'll be Silent Hill 2. Then I'm gonna do Legacy of Rust, which is the new campaign for Classic Doom. Which, if you're new to my streams, I'm actually I actually tend to stream retro-style shooters a lot, and retro shooters in general. But I do some variety here and there, and the variety tends to pick up around, the month of October. After that, will be a playthrough of Silent Hill 3, most likely. It depends on how often I stream and how, like how often I stream and what I can get through between now and before October starts, because when October starts, I'm gonna try and get a playthrough of Doom 64 and hopefully the Lost Levels before the Silent Hill 2 remake comes out. And that's why I'm playing this now, as opposed to waiting until October. I might stream the remake. Depending on if it's good. If critical reception starting out is good, especially the PC version, I might stream that right away rather than waiting. Yeah, I just do this as a nice little hobby. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will... Tomorrow is completely up in the air because I'm not sure if I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So just keep an eye out on the notifications. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll see you all on Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.